What's up guys, Niko Amii here, and today I'm showing you my top 10 favorite shiny Mega Evolutions. Shiny Pokemon are very unique, they're very rare, and they're even more cool when they're Mega Evolutions because not only are they cool looking, but they're super strong, and there's some really cool looking Mega Evolutions, and the 10 I selected are very cool. It's been kind of limited as to which ones I can pick because honestly, it's either really ugly or really cool looking, and I think I picked the 10 really cool looking ones. Some of them, honestly, some of them look like a raw chicken nugget that was thrown out a window 5 years ago. Some of them look amazing, you'll see, it'll be really cool. But yeah, some of them are either very cool, really ugly. So I'm excited to share you my top 10 favorite shiny Mega Evolutions in Pokemon. Number 10, I have Absol. Absol kind of looks like a little devil's servant type of guy, especially with this new red coloring. It replaced the black with the red, and it was actually more like a navy blue, dark blue, I think. But especially with the whole wing thing going on and the whole thing covering its eye, its Mega Evolution alone makes it more look like a devil messenger. I don't know. You know what I'm saying, though. But with the red, like, demonic-looking wings and the claws being red, oh my gosh, it just looks like it'll rip your heart out. But then it also kind of looks, if you look at a different perspective, doesn't it kind of look like a sassy lady that's like going through a goth phase? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, she knows she looks cool, and she knows she looks like rebellious, but like she knows you know too. So I'm getting kind of both vibes. So kind of like that emo girl that knows she looks cool, but also that devil messenger type of guy. So yeah, I see a lot of potential for Mega Absol. Number 9, I have Manectric. Manectric is one of those Pokemon that I really find really entertaining to use and really entertaining to look at because it's literally a Thunderbolt, especially in its Mega Evolution. It literally looks like a Thunderbolt, and making the blue turn into gray really looks like a shadowy, stormy type of thunderstorm. You know what I mean? It really enhances the yellow color, and it really makes it look more scary and more like a thunderstorm. So I really enjoy what they did here. Not only that, but on the battlefield, this guy looks amazing. If you ever have him in your team, he just looks so cool. And the only thing I don't like about him is his mouth. If you really look at his mouth, it kind of looks like it's kind of scared. Like, I would like it to be more scary rather than scared. Maybe it's because of the pink Dragonair background, but you know what, it's cool nonetheless. I like all its spikes, and I love its paw. The little thunderbolts on its paw are really cool. At number 8, Shiny Lopunny. As you guys probably know, Lopunny is one of my favorite Pokemon. Actually, it is my favorite Pokemon, and Shiny Lopunny is actually my first crazy good competitive Pokemon that actually didn't get myself. I got from Giancarlo Perlingo 11. Sorry, I always don't pronounce his name right, but you know who I'm talking about. He's really popular and really cool. He gave me his shiny competitive level 100 Lopunny on a stream, and ever since then, it's been my favorite shiny Pokemon. But I have to be honest with myself when I grade these, because even though it's my favorite, it's not the best. You know what I mean? Where you have a favorite Pokemon, but it's not necessarily, it's not the best. And Lopunny, I'm grading this based off the shinies and how cool the shinies look. The shiny for Lopunny doesn't really change it that much for me. It makes it look cooler because it's pink, and it brings out its more feminine type of qualities. But when you really think about it, the shiny doesn't change it as much as the other ones do in the number 1, number 2, number 3. So I love Shiny Lopunny so much. It's my favorite Pokemon, but it's not my favorite shiny. Speaking of feminine, this one really makes me laugh, and that's why it's up here so much. Like, Garchomp is one of the most masculine, one of the most manly, scary, terrifying Pokemon, and this Mega Garchomp shiny is just so ridiculous. I just love it. Like, look how pink his blades are, and look how, it's just so funny to me. So yes, at number 7, I have Mega Garchomp shiny, because just look at it. Like, if you go on the battlefield and you bring out this shiny Mega Garchomp, people are going to think you're crazy, but then you chaw their heads off in half, and they cry because they just lost to a shiny pink Garchomp. The end. Number 6, we have shiny Houndour. Houndour is one of those really cool Pokemon that I just can't really get into just because it's like, it's not that powerful, but with its shiny and its Mega Evolution, that changes everything. Not only does the Mega Evolution make it stronger, but makes it look cooler. And it makes the shiny look even cooler. Look how cool this Mega Evolution looks. Usually I like black over navy blue, but navy blue in this case looks really, really cool. The blue tones match perfectly with the red, and match perfectly with the gray, and it makes it look, again, really devilish. Like, I think a lot of these Mega Evolutions, their shinies look very demonic, like I said with the Absol. This one looks really demonic too, but it just looks so cool. It looks like a Harley motorcycle. You know what I'm talking about? Like a motorcycle, like you ride to the underworld with. It's just crazy. I love it so much. Like all the like mini spikes all around his body and the chains, like the handcuffs on its paws. It's so cool to me, and the shiny just makes it that much better. If there's one thing you know about me, it's that I love gold. Gold is such a cool thing, and I kind of hate when they put gold on something that doesn't work with gold, but Steelix is something that works perfectly with gold. Just look at it. The crystals swirling around it. Yes, that probably could have been gold too, but I think that would have been too much. But its whole body, it's like steel, but it turned into gold. It's basically Goldix now, I guess you could say. And then, just look how cool it is. It's solid gold with these crazy crystals circling around it. It's just so cool, and like you really like look at it and you're like, how am I gonna beat this thing? So yeah, I really like the gold here, and I think they did it perfectly. Number 4 is a Pokemon that I don't actually like that much. I honestly do not like Medicham, but Medicham is really cool. And the shiny makes it look 10 times cooler than that. The shiny, literally, those are some of my favorite color combinations right there. And then there's like so many of them. I love yellow with blue, especially that tone of blue. I love the more type of tannish, darkish tan with the white. I love just almost everything about it. And it doesn't even look like a Medicham to me. It looks like this spiritual Buddha that will just annihilate you, and it looks so cool. And again, I love the color scheme. That's one of my favorite color schemes ever. And the turban looking thing on its head, and just the mini hand scarves around its body. It sounds really ridiculous when I say it out loud, but just everything about it is just so perfect. Goth Pokemon are some of my favorites, and I never expected Gardevoir and Galleon to become a Gothic Pokemon. But with their Mega Evolutions and with their shiny Mega Evolutions, they really they just encompass it perfectly. I put both of them together because they're basically the same Pokemon, just male and female. At least that's how I look at it. And both of them, shiny-wise, honestly, I was going to put Galleon on here, but I saw this art, honestly, the art that I have on there, where they're both next to each other, and I was like, you know what, I have to put both of them, because Gardevoir, with that black dress, just looks so cool, and she just works perfectly next to Gardevoir. They basically look like either like a killer brother, sister, or killer mom and dad that literally just annihilate everyone. And you have the strength with Galleon, and you have the kind of like the beauty with Gardevoir, and it looks just so cool together. Again, I love the color scheme on Galleon especially. I love light blue with orange, and then especially with Gardevoir, I really like how pitch black the dress is, and then the body's more of a polar opposite of it. So I think the colors work perfectly. I think together they look so cool, but not as much as the next two. Number 2, again, I put some together just because it was so hard to dial it down to one. I was honestly looking for Shiny Kyogre on its own, but the other two came up, and I was like, you know what, I have to include them as well, just because they all share the same color scheme as their Primal Omega, Mega, whatever they call it. They all share the same black and yellow color scheme, and I thought they look really cool together, and I kind of associate them kind of together. So obviously Groudon looks like a really just melted, just destroyed volcano. Rayquaza looks like a shadow chaos angel rain from the sky, and oof, Kyogre looks like a killer whale. It's just so cool to me. Kyogre especially right here. It looks like the coolest, I don't think they could make a cooler killer whale in Pokemon. It just looks so perfect to me. It looks scary. It looks real. That's why I think it looks more scary, because it looks so real. And yeah, I just love these so much. They serve as the perfect Mega, Omega, Primal, whatever legendaries in the world. Number 1 is Shiny Mega Gengar. Gengar is one of the coolest Pokemon on Earth. It's one of the most loved Pokemon by all people. But Mega Gengar Shiny is seriously the most, like, scary, gothic, crazy, cool, just amazing designed Pokemon. It's probably one of my, I think it might be my favorite Pokemon design of all time, because just the contrast of the pure white is so scary to me. The Gengar, Mega Gengar originally is scary, but seeing it in like crisp white, it just really, 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 like, oof. If I was a Pokemon, I would die if I saw it on impact. The spike things in its hands, the crazy, like, its body doesn't really touch the ground. It makes it feel like more of a ghost rather than Gengar, who's, like, standing. The weird little yellow thing on its head that's kind of like a third eyeball really makes it more of a scare, like a psychic type of ghost. And there's just the spikes. Oh my, you cannot disagree that Mega Gengar Shiny looks so cool. They had to distribute it on its own. That's how cool it was. So yes, Mega Shiny Gengar is my favorite shiny. But who knows? Game Freak might top themselves again and make even cooler ones with Pokemon Sun and Moon. We'll have to wait and see. So, thank you for watching. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Niko and me is going to bring you the coolest and the best Pokemon news, top 5s, discussions, gameplay. I have it all. So make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios, amigos.